While hiking through the dense wilderness, Anna and Tom stumbled upon a lone horse appearing out of place and distressed. Its eyes conveyed a haunting sadness and urgency, prompting them to investigate further. As they got closer, they noticed something on its back that made them freeze in their tracks, overwhelmed with emotion. What they discovered left them in tears and compelled them to seek help immediately. Anna and Tom decide to approach the horse cautiously, ensuring it doesn't get spooked. They whispered softly to each other, formulating a plan. "Let's move slowly," Anna suggested, her voice trembling slightly. Tom nodded in agreement. They knew startling the horse could lead to it bolting, making things worse. With each step, they moved closer, eyes locked on the mysterious saddlebag tied to the horse's back. They notice a saddlebag tied to its back, but it's the contents sticking out that catch their eyes. Papers and a piece of cloth peeped out, piquing their curiosity. Tom squinted to get a better look. "What do you think it is?" Anna asked, her voice tinged with both curiosity and caution. "I don't know, but let's find out," Tom responded, carefully reaching toward the bag. Tom reaches into the bag and pulls out a tattered blanket, with stains that make them both uneasy. The blanket looked worn, frayed at the edges, and oddly discolored. "This doesn't look good," Tom mumbled, his face serious. Anna nodded, her eyes fixed on the stains. "We need to figure out where this horse came from," she said, feeling a rising urgency. They know immediately that the horse has a story to tell, but don't know where to begin. The blanket, the papers, each item seemed to hold a clue, yet they felt lost. "We have to start somewhere," Tom said, tying the tattered blanket back into the saddlebag. Anna agreed. "Let's look around." They decided to investigate the surrounding area for any hints of the horse's origins. They tie the horse to a nearby tree and begin searching the immediate area for any clues about its origin. Anna headed towards a cluster of trees while Tom scanned the ground for tracks. "Do you see anything?" she called out. "Not yet," replied Tom, bending to inspect a patch of trampled grass. They both felt an underlying tension, knowing something significant was hidden nearby. As they search, they hear a faint, heartbreaking cry in the distance. Both Anna and Tom froze, straining their ears. "Did you hear that?" Anna whispered. Tom nodded, his eyes narrowing as he tried to locate the source. "It's coming from over there." He pointed towards a dense thicket. Without wasting another moment, they started moving towards the sound, their hearts pounding. The cries grow louder, and Anna and Tom follow the sound to discover a young girl, no older than 10, sitting beneath a tree. She looked small and vulnerable, her sobs breaking the silence of the forest. "Oh my God," Anna said softly. Tom approached cautiously, afraid to startle the girl. "Hey there," he called out gently. The girl looked up, her tear-streaked face filled with despair. Her face streaked with tears, she holds a crumpled piece of paper tightly in her hand. The paper seemed like it could hold a crucial clue. "What's that you've got there?" Tom asked softly, trying to catch her eye. The girl clutched the paper even tighter, her knuckles turning white. "It's okay," Anna added, kneeling down to her level. The girl just sobbed harder, unable to speak. Anna approaches her gently, asking if she's all right, but the girl can only sob. "Hey, sweetie, it's okay. We're here to help," Anna said, her voice as soothing as she could make it. The girl continued to cry, unable to find the words. Tom managed to get a peek at the paper, noticing what looked like a crude map. They realized she must have been with the horse. Tom manages to get a peek at the paper, noticing what looks like a crude map. The lines were hastily drawn, suggesting urgency. He could barely make out some trails and a few landmarks. "This must be important," Tom muttered, holding the map out for Anna to see. Anna took a quick glance and nodded. They both realized the girl must have been with the horse. "We'll help you," Anna reassured, turning her attention back to the girl. They realize she must have been with the horse and decide to take her back to their campsite. "Let's get her somewhere safe first," Anna said. "We'll figure things out from there." Tom carefully lifted the girl, who clung tightly to the map. They made their way back, Each step stirred the dry leaves beneath their feet. "It's going to be okay," Tom whispered, hoping to calm the girls' distress. Their immediate goal was clear: safety first. Back at the campsite, the girl finally speaks and introduces herself as Lily. Her voice was fragile but held a certain determination. "My name is Lily," she said between sniffles. Anna offered her some water, which the girl accepted gratefully. "Thank you," Lily whispered. Tom and Anna exchanged glances, relieved that she seemed to be opening up. "Do you want to tell us what happened?" Anna asked gently, trying to encourage more conversation from Lily. She explains that she and her father were on a camping trip when something went terribly wrong. "We were out here to camp," Lily began, her eyes welling up again. But then everything changed. Tom leaned in, listening carefully. "What happened, Lily?" he prompted. "Dad went to get help," Lily continued, struggling to find the right words. Her small hands clutched the map even tighter. "And he never came back," she whispered, her voice full of anxiety and fear. "Her father went to fetch help with their only cell phone and never returned." "We had a phone, but it broke," Lily explained. "Dad said he would find help." Both Anna and Tom could see the mixture of worry and hope in Lily's eyes. "So he left you with the horse?" Anna asked. Lily nodded, wiping away tears with the back of her hand. "He told me to wait, that he'd be back soon," she murmured, as if trying to convince herself. All she had left was the map he hastily drew for her to follow on the horse. "He drew this for me," Lily said, showing them the crude map more clearly. Tom examined it, noting the simplicity of the lines and the scribbled notes. "It looks like he made it quickly," Tom said. Anna nodded in agreement. "We can follow this," she assured Lily. "We'll find your dad." The map became their guiding light, a beacon of hope in an otherwise dark situation. Tom tries to keep Lily calm while Anna examines the map more closely. "It's okay, Lily. We've got this," Tom said, offering her a reassuring smile. Meanwhile, Anna scrutinized the map, noting landmarks and possible trails. "These look like the trails we've seen," she pointed out. "We can make sense of this." Tom nodded, feeling a renewed sense of determination. "We're going to get through this," he said with confidence. Noticing a marked trail leading back to their original camping spot, they decide to follow the map at first light. "We need to rest up and be ready to move early," Anna said. Tom agreed, setting up their sleeping arrangements. "We'll find him," he assured Lily once more. The girl nodded, holding onto her map as if it was her lifeline. Everyone settled in for the night, knowing the morning would bring new challenges and opportunities. As they embark on their journey, Anna and Tom switch between walking and riding the horse to conserve their energy. "Let's take turns," Tom suggested. "We need to pace ourselves." Lily sat behind Anna on the horse, clutching onto her tightly. "Hang on, Lily," Anna encouraged. The path was uneven, filled with obstacles, but they moved forward. Each step and each trot brought them closer to uncovering the mystery of Lily's father. They passed through dense forests and treacherous pathways, all while keeping Lily safe and reassured. "Stay close," Tom reminded, his eyes scanning for any signs of danger. Anna nodded, focused on the path ahead. "We're doing great," she said to Lily. The girl seemed to draw strength from their determination. Broken branches and tricky undergrowth slowed their progress, but their spirit remained unbroken. Each mile felt like a victory, pushing them closer to reuniting Lily with her father. Halfway through their trek, they stumble upon another clue, a discarded backpack with initials matching Lily's father. Tom knelt to pick it up, dusting off some dirt. "These must be his initials," he said, showing it to Anna. Lily's eyes lit up when she saw the backpack. "It's Dad's!" she exclaimed. Their spirits lifted, feeling more confident that they were on the right track. This gave them a sense of urgency and renewed determination. It gives them hope they're on the right track. "We must be getting closer," Anna uttered, glancing at the path ahead. Tom nodded. "Let's keep moving. But we need to stay alert. Lily clung to the backpack, a small smile on her lips. We'll find him, Lily, Tom reassured her. They picked up their pace a bit, hearts filled with cautious optimism. Each step felt like progress as they marched forward with newfound hope. Night falls, and they set up a temporary camp, doubling their efforts in the morning. We need to rest, Anna suggested, eyes scanning the area for a suitable spot. Tom agreed. We'll start fresh at dawn. They gathered some wood and built a small fire. Try to get some sleep, Lily, Anna advised gently. The night was filled with the usual forest sounds, but the looming mystery kept their minds occupied. They knew rest was crucial for tomorrow's journey. Unseen eyes seemed to be watching them, adding a layer of urgency and fear. Do you feel like we're being watched? Anna whispered to Tom. He nodded. Stay alert, but let's not scare Lily. He kept scanning the dark forest, uneasy but determined. Anna stayed close to Lily, providing comfort. We're safe here, Anna said, trying to sound confident. Yet, they both couldn't shake the feeling that someone or something was out there, hidden in the shadows. The next morning, they resumed their journey with renewed determination. Everyone ready? Tom asked as he packed the gear. Lily nodded eagerly, while Anna rolled up their sleeping bags. The forest seemed less daunting in the morning light. Let's go, Anna affirmed. They moved at a brisk pace, keen on solving the mystery. Every step felt purposeful. Keep an eye out for more clues, Tom instructed, scanning their surroundings. They were more determined than ever to find Lily's father. Along the way, they noticed signs of a struggle, including broken branches and trampled grass. Anna stopped, pointing to the flattened plants. Something happened here, she observed. Tom crouched down, examining the ground. Looks like a struggle, he said, concern in his voice. Could it be my dad? Lily asked, her voice trembling. We don't know yet, Tom replied, but let's hope it's a lead. They pressed on, eyes sharp for more evidence. This disturbs them, but they press on, hoping for the best. It's unsettling, but we have to stay focused, Tom said, trying to reassure both Anna and himself. Anna nodded. Let's move cautiously. They continued forward, more alert than ever. We're getting closer, Anna whispered to Tom. We just have to keep going, he replied. Stay positive, Lily. We'll find him, Anna said, offering a comforting smile. They didn't let the unsettling signs deter their mission. Anna and Tom take turns scouting ahead and keeping an eye on Lily. I'll go up ahead and check the trail, Tom said, handing the reins to Anna. Stay close, Lily, Anna advised. Tom moved quickly but carefully, scanning the path for any more clues. Meanwhile, Anna kept Lily occupied with stories and encouragement. We're doing great, she kept saying, both to reassure Lily and herself. Tom returned. All clear for now, he informed. They resumed their trek, staying vigilant. More personal items that likely belonged to Lily's father are found along the trail, like a wallet and a torn jacket. Tom spotted the wallet first, picking it up and opening it. It matches his ID, Tom confirmed. Just a few steps ahead, Anna found the torn jacket. He must have passed through here recently, she said. Lily's eyes welled up again, but with a glimmer of hope. We're close, she murmured. The items gave them a renewed sense of urgency. These findings stir a mix of hope and trepidation in the group. We're so close, yet we don't know what we'll find, Anna remarked. We have to be prepared for anything, Tom added. Lily clung to the jacket, her eyes full of determination. We'll find him, she said firmly. Their hearts raced as they quickened their pace. Hope battled with fear, each step bringing them closer to the unknown. They knew they had to stay strong, no matter what lay ahead. Eventually, they reach a river that seems impassable. The current is strong, and the water is deep enough to cause concern. We can't risk crossing here, Tom stated, eyeing the rushing water. Anna nodded in agreement, scanning both sides of the river for any possible crossing points. Lily looked worried, clutching her map even tighter. They knew they had to find a way across, but the challenge seemed daunting. Seeing no other way, Tom scouts for a safe crossing while Anna reassures Lily. "Stay put and keep an eye out," Tom instructed. Anna nodded, trying to keep Lily calm. "It's going to be fine. Tom will find us a way," she said, offering a reassuring smile. Tom ventured along the riverbank, meticulously searching for a spot where they could cross without risking their lives. Time was of the essence, but safety came first. Tom finds a narrow, shallow section that looks navigable, and they all cross, soaked but determined. "Over here," he called out, waving to Anna and Lily. The crossing wasn't without its risks, but it was manageable. One by one, they waded through the water, each step carefully calculated. "We're almost there," Anna encouraged, gripping Lily's hand tightly. Reaching the other side, they were soaked yet relieved to have made it. Just as they start to dry off, they hear rustling in the bushes. "What was that?" Lily whispered, her eyes wide with fear. Anna and Tom exchanged looks, both instantly alert. "Stay close," Tom instructed, moving towards the sound. Anna kept Lily close, her eyes scanning the surrounding forest. The rustling grew louder, and they knew someone or something was nearby. Their hearts raced, uncertainty flooding their senses. Out steps a weary man with a makeshift crutch, recognizable from the items they found earlier. It's Lily's father. "Dad!" Lily screamed, breaking free from Anna's grip and racing towards him. The man looked both relieved and exhausted, barely able to stand. "Lily?" He called out, his voice weak but filled with emotion. Tom moved quickly to support him, realizing how dire the situation was. "We've got you," he said. He collapses from exhaustion and injury as Lily rushes to hug him. "Dad!" Lily cried, wrapping her arms around him. "We need to get him some help now," Anna said urgently. Tom nodded, laying the man gently on the ground. He was clearly in bad shape, his leg visibly injured. "Hang in there," Tom murmured, assessing the extent of the injuries. Lily held her father's hand tightly, tears streaming down her face. With no phone service, they strategized the best way to get him back to safety. "We can't carry him through this terrain without help," Anna observed. Tom nodded, looking grim. "We'll have to make a stretcher or something," he suggested. They gathered what materials they could find, fashioning a makeshift stretcher. "It's not perfect, but it'll do," Anna said, hoping it would be enough. They knew time was critical and couldn't afford delays. As they tend to Lily's father, he begins to regain some strength and clarity. "Lily, is that really you?" he asked, his voice shaking. "Yes, Dad, it's me," she replied, squeezing his hand. Tom and Anna watched as the man slowly became more coherent. "We found your map," Tom said. "It led us to you." He nodded weakly, a faint smile appearing on his face. "Thank you," he whispered, gratitude evident despite his condition. He explains that he encountered aggressive wildlife, which led to his injury and separation from Lily. "I was trying to find help," he began, wincing as he spoke. "A bear attacked our campsite. I fought it off, but my leg got mauled badly. I barely escaped." Tom and Anna exchanged worried glances. "You're safe now," Anna reassured him. Lily listened intently, understanding the gravity of what her father had faced. Anna notices a large gash on his leg that requires immediate medical attention. "We need to clean and bandage this, or it'll get worse," she said with urgency. Tom nodded, grabbing their first aid supplies. "We don't have much, but it's better than nothing," he replied, starting to clean the wound. Lily watched, her eyes filled with worry. "You'll be okay, Dad," she whispered, hoping her words would come true. Every second felt critical. They fashion a stretcher from available materials, knowing he cannot walk the distance back. Tom and Anna worked quickly, gathering branches and tying them together with whatever they had. "This should do it," Tom said, testing the sturdiness. Anna nodded. "We need to move fast before the situation worsens." Lily watched, her eyes wide with concern. "Hang in there, Dad," she whispered. With the stretcher ready, they carefully lifted Lily's father onto it, knowing every second counted. Despite their worry and the increasing stakes, they start the strenuous journey back, taking turns carrying Lily's father. Anna and Tom alternated between the front and back of the stretcher, each step precise and cautious. "Hold on, we're getting you out of here," Anna said, her voice filled with determination. Lily walked alongside, holding her father's hand. "We have to keep a steady pace," Tom reminded, his eyes fixed on the trail ahead. Their progress is slow, and time feels ever more critical. Every step felt like a small victory, yet the distance seemed endless. "We need to take a quick break," Tom suggested, his breath laboured. Anna nodded, gratefully lowering the stretcher. "Just a few minutes," she said, wiping sweat from her brow. Lily looked anxiously at her father. "Are you okay, Dad?" He gave a weak nod, conserving his energy. The urge to press on was strong, but they knew they had to pace themselves. Along the route back, the group encounters another hiker who offers assistance. "Hey, you guys need help?" a voice called out. Tom and Anna turned to see a man with a backpack approaching. "Yes, we could use another pair of hands," Tom replied, explaining the situation. The hiker nodded. "I've got some first aid supplies too." Relief washed over Anna as their group grew in number. "Thank you," she said sincerely. The hiker introduced himself as Jake, immediately joining their effort. He has minimal first aid supplies that help clean and bandage the wound. Jake rummaged through his backpack, pulling out a small first aid kit. "This isn't much, but it should help," he said. Anna took the supplies, carefully cleaning and dressing the wound on Lily's father's leg. "Thank you, Jake," she said gratefully, her hands working quickly. Tom kept an eye on the surroundings, ever vigilant. "Every little bit helps," he added, appreciating the hiker's timely arrival. This stranger, named Jake, joins them, increasing their chances of safely returning to civilization. "I'm glad I found you guys," Jake said as he helped lift the stretcher. Tom, Anna and Jake now coordinated their movements, balancing efficiency and care. "We need to keep moving," Tom reiterated. Lily stayed close to her father, her face showing a mix of hope and exhaustion. The additional help felt like a blessing, and their steps seemed a bit lighter with Jake's assistance. They share resources and stories, finding camaraderie in their joint effort. "So, what brings you out here?" Tom asked Jake during a brief rest. "Just hiking and enjoying the outdoors," Jake replied, glancing at Lily's father. "Never expected to find myself in this kind of situation." Anna shared their story, making Jake shake his head in disbelief. "You're a brave little girl, Lily," he said. The shared experiences brought them closer, each step strengthening their collective resolve. Pushing through their fatigue, they finally reach a point where cell phone signal returns. "I think I've got a signal," Anna said excitedly, holding her phone up. Tom and Jake gathered around, eager for any sign of connectivity. "Try calling 911, Tom suggested. The ringtones felt like an eternity, but finally, a voice answered. "We need immediate help," Anna explained, detailing their situation. Her words felt like a lifeline, connecting them back to the world they momentarily lost. They quickly called 911, explaining the dire situation and requesting an airlift for Lily's father. Anna spoke calmly yet urgently. "We're deep in the wilderness, and we have an injured man who needs immediate evacuation." The operator assured them help was on the way, instructing them to find an open area for the helicopter. "We need to find a clearing," Tom said, urgency marking his tone. "Let's move," Jake added, ready to assist. The call was their beacon of hope. Relief starts to wash over them, but they know they're not safe yet. "At least help is on the way now," Anna said, her shoulders relaxing a fraction. "But we need to stay focused," Tom reminded. Jake nodded. "Let's find that clearing." Lily held her father's hand tightly. "We'll get you out of here soon, Dad." The sense of impending rescue buoyed their spirits, but until help arrived, they couldn't afford to let their guard down. The rescue team instructs them to move to a nearby clearing large enough for a helicopter landing. "There's a clearing about half a mile east," Anna pointed out, based on the map they had. Let's head that way, Tom agreed, boosting Lily onto the horse again. Every movement was precise, calculated, fueled by the urgency to get to the designated spot quickly. The team's instructions were clear, and the group wasted no time complying. The group picks up the pace, urgency grating on their already frayed nerves. Tom led the way, eyes scanning for any sign of the clearing. "Come on, we're almost there," he called back, trying to maintain a hopeful tone. Anna kept close, with Lily holding her father's hand as tightly as she could. Their steps were quick and deliberate, anticipation and nerves driving them forward with every stride. Lily walks alongside her father, holding his hand and whispering words of comfort. "It's okay, Dad," she said softly. "You're going to be all right. We're getting help." Her father's eyes filled with gratitude and relief, though he remained visibly weak. Anna stayed close by, offering her own words of encouragement, while Tom and Jake focused on navigating the path ahead. Every small word lifted their spirits, even if just a bit. As they approach the clearing, the telltale sound of a helicopter reaches their ears, bringing a new wave of hope and emotion. "Is that it?" Lily asked, her eyes widening in anticipation. "Yes, it is," Anna confirmed, her voice tinged with relief. Tom and Jake quickened their pace, aiming to reach the clearing before the helicopter had to circle back. "Almost there," Tom encouraged, signaling to push on. The rescue team descends and swiftly begins medical treatment for Lily's father while assuring the others of their safety. "We've got him from here," one of the medics said as they began to examine his injuries. Tom, Anna, and Jake stepped back, giving the professionals space to work. "You're safe now," Anna mouthed to Lily, who watched intently as the rescuers attended to her dad. Relief mixed with pent-up emotions began to surface. Lily's tears now stemmed from relief rather than fear. She held on to Anna, who wrapped a comforting arm around her. "It's okay, sweetie. Your dad's in good hands now," Anna reassured. Tom stood close by, watching the rescue team with a mix of apprehension and hope. "They're doing everything they can," Jake added, placing a steadying hand on Tom's shoulder. The collective tension slowly began to ease, replaced by a cautious sense of optimism. With the immediate medical care provided, Lily's father is stabilized and prepared for airlift evacuation. "He's responding well to the treatment," one of the medics informed them. "We're getting him on the helicopter now." Hearing this, Lily's face lit up with hope. "You're going to be okay, Dad," she whispered, as they carefully lifted him onto a stretcher designed for the airlift. The door of the helicopter opened, ready to receive them. The helicopter crew offers a ride to Anna, Tom, and Lily as well, to expedite their return to civilization. "We can take you all back at once, no need to stay behind," the pilot assured them. "Thank you," Tom replied gratefully. "Let's get on board," Anna said. As they climbed into the helicopter, Lily held her father's hand once more. Anna and Tom exchanged a relieved glance, knowing they were finally heading back. As they all board, they feel a deep sense of gratitude and newfound bond from the ordeal. "We made it," Anna said softly, looking over at Tom and Jake. "Yeah, we did," Tom agreed, squeezing her hand. "Thank you, all of you," Lily's father managed to say, his voice weak but full of emotion. As the helicopter lifted off, they shared a collective sigh of relief. The bond forged through their shared experience felt unbreakable. Taking off and seeing the wilderness from above, they marvel at the vastness they traversed. "We really came a long way," Anna remarked, eyes scanning the expansive forest below. "It's incredible we made it," Tom added, his voice filled with awe. Lily looked down, her eyes wide with wonder. "We're going home," she whispered. As the helicopter soared, they reflected on the journey, realizing how far they had come both in distance and in spirit. Anna and Tom quietly reflect on the life-changing experience they've shared. The journey tested their limits and brought out a strength they didn't know they had. "It's incredible how much we've grown," Anna mused, looking out of the helicopter window. Tom nodded. "This has changed us." They both felt a deep sense of accomplishment and gratitude for their safety. The shared ordeal had bonded them in ways they never imagined. Back in a safe environment, Lily's father finally reveals what he found in the wilderness. He sits up, still weary but more coherent. "I have to tell you something," he starts, his voice shaking. Anna, Tom and Lily listen intently, sensing the importance. "In the saddlebag, I found something dangerous," he continues. "I didn't want to alarm Lily, so I made her the map." The weight of his words hung heavily in the air. Inside the saddlebag on the horse, a hidden compartment contained a stash of illegal substances, likely abandoned by people involved in criminal activity. "I couldn't believe what I found," Lily's father admitted, his voice tinged with fear. "It was hidden so well I almost missed it." Anna and Tom exchanged worried glances. "No wonder you wanted to get Lily to safety," Tom said, understanding the gravity of the situation. He had discovered the stash and realized the danger they were in. "The moment I saw it, I knew we were in serious trouble," Lily's father explained. "Leaving it, there wasn't an option. Someone might come looking for it." His face was pale as he recounted the realization. "I had to get Lily out of there," he added, his eyes filled with protective determination. Anna and Tom felt the full weight of his difficult decision. This led him to draw the map for Lily in an attempt to ensure she found safety. "I drew it quickly, hoping she could follow it," he continued. "The horse was our only chance, so I sent her off." Lily looked at her father, understanding the desperate situation he faced. "You did the right thing, Dad," she said softly. Tom and Anna nodded, appreciating the gravity of his actions. "We're just glad you're safe," Tom added. The emotional toll overwhelms the group as they comprehend the full scale of what could have happened. Tears welled up in Lily's eyes as she hugged her father tightly. "It's over now," she whispered. Anna felt a lump in her throat, recalling the suspenseful moments. "We were so close to something terrible happening," Tom said, his voice filled with relief and lingering fear. The experience had left a deep impact on everyone involved. Tears return, this time a mix of relief and lingering fear from their brush with danger. Anna and Tom felt the weight lift off their shoulders, yet the risks they had faced were still fresh in their minds. "We really dodged a bullet," Anna whispered, wiping away her tears. Tom nodded, feeling the same mixture of relief and apprehension. The close call made them appreciate their safety even more. Despite the hardships, they are grateful for their safety and each other's support. "We couldn't have done it without each other," Anna said, her voice filled with gratitude. Tom nodded. "Teamwork got us through." Lily looked at her father and their new friends, feeling a sense of security. "Thank you for helping us," Lily's father said earnestly. Every word of thanks carried the weight of their shared ordeal and mutual relief. The ordeal has created an unbreakable bond among them. "We've been through a lot together," Tom remarked, looking around at the group. "And it's not something you just forget," Anna added. Lily and her father nodded in agreement, feeling a deep connection with their rescuers. Each person felt a sense of belonging and unity, forged in the fires of their shared experience. They knew this bond would last a lifetime. They vowed to stay in touch and support each other, always remembering the harrowing journey they shared. "Let's not lose contact," Tom suggested, receiving unanimous agreement. Anna smiled. "We're a team now." Lily looked up at her father, who nodded in appreciation. "Thank you for everything," he said, his voice filled with gratitude. They exchanged contact information, knowing their journey together had only just begun, cemented by promises of continued support.